Morning, Keshav. You can hear me now?
It was not that clear, Lawrence.
Is it better now?
Oh yeah, no better.
Okay, thank you so much.
So I teach a lesson there.
Sandra, Ms. Sandarage, are we good to start?
Yes, Lawrence, you can start.
Morning, Mrs. Andrage.
Good morning.
Morning. Lawrence, why don't you start, Lawrence?
Sure, Anush. So, good morning, everyone. Especially, we'd like to welcome everybody on a weekend allocating time for us. So, especially Mr. Chief Secretary, Mr. Rajaratna, and Education Secretary, Ranavaka, and Mr. PD, Mr. Priyadasa, and all the other directors and Mrs. Andarage, who's helping us to conduct this program. Good morning to everybody. So we'll since there are new people in this forum, I'll just quickly run through about our project. So this is the agenda that we'll be covering through. So about our project, මම පොඩ්ඩක් සිංහලෙන් කියන්නම් මගේ මොනාරි අඩුපාඩු තියෙනවා නම් සමාව වෙන්න. දැන් මේ ප්‍රොජෙක්ට් එක අපි පටන් ගත්තේ 2018 මේක ඇත්තටම අපේ චෙයාමන්ගෙන් through තමයි මේ ප්‍රොජෙක්ට් එක මෙතනට අපි ආවේ. මේ ප්‍රොජෙක්ට් එක දැන් already Asia countries වලයි South American countries වලයි මේක ගොඩක් පාවිච්චි වෙලා තියෙනවා. දැන් මේකින් වෙන්නේ ළමයිගේ ඉංග්‍රීසි ඉම්ප්‍රූව් කරන එක. ඇත්තටම අපේ ප්‍රොජෙක්ට් right to read කියන මේ ආයතනයෙන් අපේ මිෂන් එකයි ඔයගලන්ට මෙතන බලා ගන්න පුළුවන්. මේ ප්‍රොජෙක්ට් right to read කියන්නේ මේක බ්‍රැන්ඩෙක්ස් එකකින් අපි පටන් ගත්ත එකක්. 2018 ඉඳන් අපි ගොඩක් දුර ඇවිල්ලා තියෙනවා. අපි දැන් ඒක පටන් ගත්තේ බොරල්ල ස්කෝලෙන්. ඊට පස්සේ ඒ ස්කෝලෙන් අපි බැලුවා මේක ඇත්තටම ලංකාවට දාන්න පුළුවන්ද කියලා. ඒකත් එක්ක අපේ මොඩල් ස්කූල් එක අපි බොරල්ල ස්කූල් එකකින් පටන් ගත්තා. ඊට පස්සේ 50 පයිලට් ස්කූල්ස් කරා. ඊට පස්සේ අපේ ඒක කොහොමද ස්කේලබල් එකේ ඔක්කොම ලංකාවටම දාන්න නම් කොහොමද දාන්න ඕනේ කියන ටෙස්ට් කරේ අපේ සබ්‍රගම. ඊට පස්සේ එහෙම අපි මං හිතන්නේ සෙන්ට්‍රල් ප්‍රොවින්ස් වලට ඇවිල්ලා අපි සෙන්ට්‍රල් ප්‍රොවින්ස් වල අපි පළවෙනිටම හම්බුන්නේ 12 වෙනිදා ඔගස්ට් 2020 අපි චීෆ් සෙක්‍රටරිත් එක්ක හම්බෙලා ඊට පස්සේ අපි ට්‍රේනින් කරලා ටීචර්ස්ලා ට්‍රේන් කරා 47ක් මාස්ටර් ට්‍රේනර්ස්ලා අපි ට්‍රේන් කරා. ඊට පස්සේ අපේ ස්කූල්ස් වල ඉම්ප්ලිමන්ට් කරන්න පටන් ගත්ත මේ software එක. ඊට පස්සේ අන්තිමට අපි පෙබ්‍රවරි 16 වෙනිදා අපි ස්මාර්ට් බෝඩ් 100ක් අපි ඩිස්ට්‍රිබියුට් කරා සෙන්ට්‍රල් ප්‍රොවින්ස් වලට. අනිත් එක අපේ මාර්ච් 4 වෙනිදා අපි පුෂ්පදාන ස්කෝලේ නෝර අපි ඒ ස්කෝලේ අපි සිලෙක්ට් කරගත්තා මේක මොඩල් කොන්සෙප්ට් ස්කූල් එකක් හැටියට කරන්නේ කොහොමද කියන එක නම් ඒක ගැන අපි ඉස්සරහට බලමු. ඇත්තටම මේක read to me කියන software එක තමයි මේ project එකකින් අපි බලාපොරොත්තු වෙන්නේ. මේක install කරන අපේ ස්කෝලවල දැන් ඔයගොල්ලෝ උතන දැකලා ඇති classroom එකක් තියෙනවා. ඒක model classroom එකක් අපේ බොරල් ස්කෝලේ.
Sorry, Lawrence, to interrupt you, but I think you can carry on in English. Mrs. Andrage said you can just carry on in English.
All right, sure. Thank you.
Yeah, and just get just I think for the people who for the guests who are new, just quickly explain what the actual app is.
Sure.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks.
Sure. Thank you. So the read to me classroom you can see here where the teacher is there, students are there, app is there. So this is the model that we require. Just because the app is only there, the children will not learn. The teacher support should be there. So this is a smart classroom where where the similar classroom will be done in Pushpadana school, where that will be the inspiration school, where anybody who wants to see how this project and the software works, they can visit this classroom. So then again, because of the COVID, we have completed the constructions, but we yet to complete the complete classroom because the furnitures are stuck in Colombo and the curtains are stuck in Colombo. So we are hoping to complete soon after the lockdowns are over to make a classroom exact, same chairs, same wall paint, everything will be there. So moving on. So and also we'll be having something called a dashboard to monitor how the software works. So the provincial director will have an idea how the implementation is happening, how the classrooms are happening, or the sessions are being conducted by the schools. Will be able to see a transparent layer. Example, for even at the PD's office, we can have a dashboard running there. Well, as this dashboard will be in the central Ministry of Education also, they can see where all the provinces how they are working. So this is a very comprehension software and a solution for everybody to monitor on how the things are happening. So we are currently manufacturing the smart board through Singer. Well, as this software requires internet connection, that also. So
sorry, Lawrence. Sorry to interrupt you. So, Lawrence, I think it might be best to just get on to the explaining about the app.
Yeah, sure.
Because these we can discuss later in the interest of time. That's right.
Sure, I understand.
Yeah, just get
So this software, what we are planning to is, this will be since the schools are closed down, we are planning to launch this software on student app. So this app will have the following items. It can read out loud, and it has a dictionary where they can refer the words. Well, as it has a picture dictionary where any item or any thing can be looked as a picture, and pronunciation, well as spelling, and also it has translation from Sinhala to Tamil. අතරම ගත්තොත් එම මේ software එක අපි install කරන්න යන්නේ ළමයිගේ phone එකේ. දැන් ස්කෝලේ පටන් ගන්නකම් ඒ වෙලාවේ පොඩි gap එකක් තියෙන හින්දා මේ වෙලාවේ අපි software එක ළමයිගේ phone එකේ install කරනවා. මේ software එකෙන් වෙන්නේ අපේ Ministry of Education එකේ approve කරපු English books ටික එයා ඒ software එකෙන් කියවනවා. අනිත් එක ඒකෙන් ඒගොල්ලන්ගේ වචන බලා ගන්න පුළුවන් dictionary එකක් තියෙනවා. අනිත් එක පින්තූරත් බලන්න පුළුවන්. ඒ කිව්වේ picture dictionary කියන්නේ මොන හරි වචනයකට ඒක තේරුම ගන්න ඕන නම් ඒකේ picture dictionary එකක් තියෙනවා. අනිත් එක මේ වචන කොහොමද pronounce කරන්නේ, හරියට කියවන්නේ කොහොමද, අනිත් එක spellings එකත් එක්කම අපේ translation tool එකකුත් තියෙනවා මේ app එකේ. අපි පොඩ්ඩක් බලමු මේ app එක කොහොමද වෙන්නේ කියලා. මේ වීඩියෝ එකකින් ඔයගලන්ට illustrate කරයි මේ software එක කොහොමද යන්නේ කියලා. ඇත්තටම මේක තමයි software එක. මේ ළමයින්ට ඕන වෙලාවට මේක download කරලා මේගලන්ට run කරන්න පුළුවන්. අනිත් එක තව advantage එක තමයි මේ software එක offline වැඩ කරනවා. ඇත්තටම internet ඕන වෙන්නේ නැහැ download කරාට පස්සේ. එතකොට ඒගොල්ලන් ගෙදර internet නැත්නම් කමක් නැහැ. ඒගොල්ලන් internet තියෙන තැනකට ගිහලා download කරලා ඒගොල්ලන්ට ගෙදර ගිහලා practice කරන්න පුළුවන්. අනිත් එක teachersලා වුණාටත් හදිසියෙන් ඒගොල්ලන්ගේ ළමයින්ට උදව් කරන්න ඕන නම් මේක මේ software එකෙන් ගොඩක් useful වෙනවා. ඇයි මේ software එකේ තියෙන්නේ අපේ Ministry of Education එකේ approve කරපු books. එතකොට ස්කෝලේ government school teachers ලාට ගොඩක් ලේසි වෙනවා. ඒක තමයි අපි බලාපොරොත්තු වෙන්නේ මේ software එකෙන්. Actually we have come to the conclusion.
Sorry, Lawrence, can I just add something here?
Yeah, sure, Anusha, go ahead.
Yeah. Good morning, Chief Secretary. Just to add to what Lawrence said, with this classroom, with the Right to Read app and the classroom edition, we will take everyone through, like I said before, we will take everyone through the kind of an awareness program, sir, so that you all also aware what this app provides for the children before we do the training. We will take all of you all through a awareness program. Now the student edition is the exact same thing as the classroom edition. It's just that the student edition can be downloaded on an Android phone. So now the kids can actually go home and also use this app. And now I think with the school closures and online classes, this will add a lot of value to what the teachers are teaching the children. The reason for this meeting was just to give you all an introduction and to let you all know what we have planned and how, with the help of Ms. Shamari and all the other officials, how we plan to launch this across the central province as well as the other provinces in Sri Lanka as well. So we thought we will have a meeting to introduce the program, to let you all know how we plan to launch it with y'all's help, of course. And then from there we see how we can distribute it to the students. The good thing about, there are two things here on the classroom edition. I think Ms. Chamali, I think mostly everyone knows about this, right? The classroom edition, this model classroom is something that Brandix will assist every school to have in their school. The Brandix will assist financially to make sure that every school that has this program has a model classroom. That's what our objective is. And the great thing about the student edition is it's free for Sri Lanka. So any student from grade 3 to 8, any across the country can download this app for free. And of course, with the help, with y'all's help only, we will do the distribution because y'all know the ground level better than any one of us. So this is the first step. So the first step is an introduction. The next step, I think Lawrence will work with Ms. Chamari to and the Chief Secretary and the Provincial Director to organize the training of the teachers, of the training of the teachers and ISAs. Then the third step will be to actually distribute it to the students. So that's basically our plan. Sir, do you have anything you want to ask or say? Chamari, do you have anything to?
Good morning to you all.
Morning.
Before inviting our Chief Secretary, sir, I would like to add some note here.
Please. Yes.
Now, everybody, good morning to you all. Chief Secretary, sir, Mr. Gamini Raja Ratna, and the Education Secretary, Mr. Upari Ranawaka, Provincial Director of Education, Mr. Amarasiri Piyadasa, and all the other officials representing the education sector in Central Province. Now, first of all, I must thank you, the Right to Read project, on behalf of our province, for introducing and giving us all the support to carry out this valuable project in our schools. Now, I must highlight that on to August 12th, 2020, we had the initial discussion with the Chief Secretary, sir, with the late Mr. Azad Umar, who had been a great support for us in every way. And I must highlight that without the Chief Secretary, sir's support, it was an immense support with a lot of inspiration and advice to go ahead with this. So from that day, we started the program after having initial training, our staff, and then came the installation of the app. And Lawrence may have show you the progress of the installations. Then we went for the distribution of smart boards. And now recently this model classroom was set up at Pushpadana Girls College. So now I heard that you all are going to support us to improve all the English rooms in all the schools in our province. So that's a new information for us. So we are really happy for that. So now regarding this app, now student edition, as you said, exactly the same one which was given to the schools already. So now, yes, we will go ahead with that with the consent of the Chief Secretary, sir. Distributing that to the schools. We can do it through the principals, even though the many schools are closed. We can send the code to the kids. So then now if I let me tell me the Central Province plan with the Right to Read project. So once these English activity rooms are being set, once the English activity rooms are being set in schools, now if we have the material like the digital board in the classroom, so we can do wonders with that, sir. So I'm highlighting that. Now if the Right to Read project is going to give us the equipment as they have promised us, right? So according to the discussions, it was one board for all the schools, right? So it will be a marvelous project in improving the English language education in Sri Lanka actually. So you all are doing a very good job if you are can go ahead with this. So we can do a lot of activities in that particular room. We can carry out a lot of work. So then Mr. Lawrence mentioned about giving the Wi-Fi facility through dialogue that you all are working. I got to know that you all are working on it for the suburbs, and that will be another added value for this, since we can carry out it in all the schools. So so everybody, the equity can be maintained here. So that is a very good thing for us. Now I should highlight that. Now, having said that, if there are anything for you to add, you can add. Now, I like to invite our sir, Mr. Rajaratna, to add your comments, sir.
Very good morning,
Morning,
everybody.
sir. Morning.
Yeah, actually, I'm very happy to be here today in this online platform, because this is one of valuable program implemented in the province, especially focused to the English language. I can remember in the beginning of this year, Mr. Omar and Mr. Lawrence Vincent came and meet me with Chamari Andaraji, and we have been discussed about the how improve the English language through online platforms, using online platforms. So on that day, Mr. Lawrence and Mr. Assad highlighted that they have a very special program. They have created a special program for all the 9 provinces to improve the skills of English language of the students who are studying as a subject English. So I was so happy, and because I am also coming from the same field, I mean the IT field and the English language field. So and I had intention to improve the English language in my province through utilizing the digital platforms. Actually, in the way forward in the world, I think now the whole policymakers have been pay more attention to the concept of smart. So I think, according to my mind, by 2030, our country has the more. So if the country want to be smart, the people must be smart, and if the people must be smart, the education of the country must be smart. So if we getting more strengthened in the smart concept, I think the English language and the mathematics and the science school curricula have to be improved further, especially the English language, because in my country, when comparing the other countries, actually I'm very happy because English language as a East Asian country, East Asian country, our standards is somewhat somewhat developed, and it is being developed, and most of the parties in the English language skills developing are engaged with this process. It is very happy Tumi mentioned this process, the involvement of the stakeholders like INGOs and the other organizations, especially the government sector people, are doing a lot of works on this. I must appreciate the effort made by the Secretary of Education and the Director of Education, and the Secretary of Education and the Provincial Director of Education are there here, and some other directors, English directors. I think 15 directors are engaging with this discussion, especially Chamari Andarage and our friend Lawrence Vincent from the Brandix, and I know Anusha Alas also there. And in this juncture, I have to say a few words about Asad Omar. Asad Omar, he's the person who met me in the inception with Mr. Lawrence. And actually, this group are performing well, I guess, with the support of the Minister of Education, the support of Department of Education. They are performing well now in this program. I think for 1,520 schools, they have been distributed their software, I guess, and license activated by about 250 schools. In my village, my province, we have connectivity capacity about 48%. It is being improved, but now at the moment we are suffering, all are suffering from the COVID-19 pandemic. From the inception of 2020, although we had been discussed with this this program with several parties, actually I didn't have much time to involve with this because being a chief secretary, I had other special responsibilities to provide some infrastructure and make some political decisions against the COVID pandemic situation. So that's why I couldn't pay more attention to this program. But but I have some connection with Chamari Andarage, and we have been discussing about the progress of this program. And Lawrence Vincent, we also discussed. And I was very happy about the performance of this program. Anusha Alas and the team, they are going very well, and I'm very happy about the progress to improve the skills of English language in my province through your program. Actually, being smart people, being smart education platform, as I said, English language is very vital. So, as a company, Brandix going beyond their task, they are doing, I think, social responsibility and the responsibility to the country. We have to memorize is very valuable effort, and I think in the other provinces also they are doing this program, but in the central province I know they are paying more attention to this, and with my cadre. So special thanks goes to Chamari Andarage and the 15 directors of English in this province to enhance the nature and the implementation process of this program. So thank you very much, and Vincent, Lawrence Vincent and Anusha Alas, and the team of this to provide us a better platform to improve skills of English language in this province. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Now, sir, are you giving us the consent to go ahead with the app to the students' phone? So the provincial director is not well, sir. Now he asked me to tell you that on your consent that he is giving his approval as well.
Exactly, because these are the things we have to do. I'm giving my fullest support with the Secretary of Education, my friend Upal Ranawaka.
Thank you.
To cultivate this program well in this province. No problem. But I have a small assurance, Anusha,
Yes.
because this software only can be downloaded through Android phone.
Right now, that's the only option that's available, Mr. Rajratna.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's true, because now this is the situation of our country. But when you are going to a very remote area, you know that they are falling with rural poverty, and most of the people, they don't have smartphones.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Do we have any optional way to bring this program to such type of people?
We, to tell you honestly, Mr. Rajaratna, we are looking at that option as well, because we did a deep dive to find out about the connectivity, about the availability of smartphones amongst our schools that we are working with across the country, and we found that that certain very rural areas actually had this issue that you mentioned. So it is something that we are looking at. I can't commit right now because we haven't come to any conclusion, a concrete conclusion, but it is something we are looking at. And the first thing we did, as Ms. Chamari also said, is that we spoke to Dialogue about the connectivity, because having a smartphone without connectivity is no point. It's like a partnership between both. So that's the first step. But we are looking at that because it was an issue that came up when we did a deep dive into all the provinces about the smartphones. So we will definitely keep you up to date on that, sir. Just to add something, I have to mention the support that we've got from Ms. Chamari has been one of the main reasons why this project has been successful in the Central Province. Her pushing us, I must say, is actually very advantageous, not only to you all, but also to the project. So I just want to put that on record as well. So thank you, Ms. Chamari. I think you and I are going to have a lot more discussions and we'll become good friends, I'm sure, in the future. Mr. Rajaratna, also just to add to what you said, I absolutely agree with everything you said. This is the future of the country. This is the future for our students. And our main objective here are those students, to make sure that their lives are better than what is. Basically, at the end of this initiative, we should have improved their lives in some way or the other. That is our main objective. And English is the future. Everyone needs to know that. So that's one of the reasons why we have taken this project on very seriously. Yeah, now one of the challenges we're having, of course, is the strike and COVID, all that. But we are hoping that in the next couple of months, we will see how we can start implementing the project. So we will look at the smartphone option. We'll see what we can do, the best of what Brandix can offer. We'll look at that. I think Lawrence will be in contact with Ms. Chamari to organize all the programs to see the implementation. And then as soon as school starts, I think Lawrence, the first trip we must do is to Central Province and meet Ms. Chamari and Mr. Rajaratna. And then we'll start our smart classrooms as well. Meanwhile, sorry, yes, Chamari.
Yes, Anusha, I must add that I'm going to highlight that also. You mentioned about my pushing, right?
Yes.
So with all the consent of our Chief Secretary, the Education Secretary and the Provincial Director and our team, I must highlight for the go ahead of this, we should have a very good understanding that we are getting, we are getting the smart boards. As I have highlighted, I know all the constraints that you all have, but within that, in future, hope we are getting all the smart boards and this yes, and your program with the Dialogue for the less fortunate kids in the suburbs. I mean, I must highlight that if we
Yes.
can go up to that level, and the app in the school and app at home in
Yes,
the
absolutely.
students' phone
Yes.
will do a great, I mean,
Service.
support to, to the whole country. And I must say that when we say the private sector, we always think that they are after the profits.
No.
Now, you all are an exception. So we had another,
Thank you.
we are working on very few private sector organizations. That is Brandix for Right to Read, and we had this ITV LK with the Silicon Crib, which we are doing the lessons on YouTube. And both the companies are helping us a lot. So now what we appreciate is that genuine support that you all are showing us. So now hope Lawrence, remember we had to have some hard discussions among ourselves. So we overpass everything, and now we are in a very good position to go ahead with this.
Yeah.
Right. So now, sir, can I ask some of our participants to idea how they are going to implement this at zonal level? Shall I give them a chance, one or two?
Yes, please.
Yes. What about Gampala, Mrs. Takshila? Can you add your note about the implementation part at the ground level?
Good morning, all. The Chief Secretary, sir, the Chief Secretary, sir, Education Secretary, sir, the Provincial Director of Education, and Madam Andarage, and the team from Brandix. I'm very happy to share my experiences and my ideas with you all. First of all, let me thank everybody for providing us with 7 smart boards for our 7 schools. And some of our schools have already installed the app and they're using it. And we hope to now, after the student app is introduced to us, first of all, we want to have 2 awareness programs for our principals, one for the primary only school principals and one for the secondary school principals, 2 programs. And after that, we want to have some teacher training. I already have 5 trained resource people for the Learn to Read project, my 3 ISs and 2 teachers. And when we installed the app, what we found, a problem that we found was that the presentations were all in English, and it was difficult for the principals to grasp the program. So when we do the principals training and the teachers, not the teachers training, actually the principals training, we hope to have 2 presentations recorded in Sinhala and in Tamil.
Okay.
For the benefit of the principals now and also for the parents, because without the help of the teachers at this juncture, the parents themselves can help their children to install the app and use it. So in Tamil and in Sinhala, 2 presentations recorded in Tamil and Sinhala to help the installation and to proceed with the program. And another idea that we have is to have that word per day program that we have introduced by the provincial department. Now we get the children to learn one English word per day, the Sinhala meaning, the Tamil meaning, and how to use that in a sentence. So each day the children will be learning that. Now with the teacher strike, some of the students in our schools, they have on their own, because we have stopped sending them the word list. The students themselves have gone through the textbook and they have learned one word per day. They have, referred the dictionaries and found the Sinhala and Tamil meanings, and they had learned that and recorded it and sent it to us. So that was one step ahead of what we had, from where we had stopped. So with this app, it will help the children to learn on their own also. They can study on their own. So that is, this will be a great help for everybody, I think.
Yes. Thank you, Takshila. Sir, I must highlight that we have added another program that we are sending 1 word per day for all the children. As she has explained, the Sinhala, English and Tamil meaning and even the pronunciation is being given to the students, right? We send audio clips, sir, So that will be a great support for this also. Now, and as she said, I have suggested Mr. Lawrence, once we release this student edition, to release another video or upload a video on YouTube with the Sinhala and Tamil explanation and instructions. I mean, the way of installing the app, as Takshila pointed out precisely. Yes. Now, what about Hatton? Yes, we will give another chance to another suburb zone. Yes. Hatton, Mrs. Jayanandani?
Yes. Yes, madam. Good morning, madam.
Yeah.
Good morning to you all. Chief Secretary, sir, and the Secretary from Ministry of Education, Mr. Upani Ranavakar, and our English coordinator, Mrs. Andarage, and the officials from Brandix, the CCO, Ms. Anusha, and Mr. Lawrence, and all the other DDs and ADs from the other zones and the stakeholders of the program. Good morning to you all. I take this opportunity to reflect on this Right to Read program, which was initiated from 2019. Though, despite the COVID-19 pandemic, we were able to reach about 50% of schools with this program, installing the software into the schools. We had 3 principals training and 4 teacher trainings regarding this program. And really the teachers and the principals, they appreciated this program well, and they were supporting us. But due to the COVID-19 pandemic, we were unable to go beyond the 50%. And another problem which we faced was the technical problems. That means the instruments or the devices which the schools have now were not up to date. And when we try to install the program or the software, they were not supporting to the software, the devices the schools possess. So it was a big problem we faced in installing the program. Also, I should mention that the 7 smart boards which we installed in our zone, we received 7 smart boards, and they were installed, and the teachers happily started their work with English using the smart boards, but we were unable to continue due to the school closure. But when we reopen, I hope and I think that these smart boards will do a lot in increasing our or implementing our English activities. Also, I should say that these apps which you are going to implement in future, really when we were tackling or handling the programs during the COVID-19 school closure, we identified that the self-learning techniques or the self-learning practices were very lack in the students were lack in these self-learning techniques. This kind of app really will help the students to motivate their self-learning practices and self-learning techniques and the activities which we are implementing to improve our English results and the competencies. So thank you for all who are engaging in this program, and we are eager to implement this program in our zone, and I hope that we can reach up to 100%. Thank you.
Okay.
Somebody,
Yes, sir.
sorry.
Yes, sir.
Somebody,
Yes, sir.
did you all have some awareness program for children regarding the technical aspect of this software? I mean, how to use.
Sorry, Ms. Chamari, can I just answer that question if you don't mind?
Yes, please. Yes.
Mr. Rajarat, now the student edition actually on the classroom side, the teachers were trained, but on the student edition, we are yet to launch it. So I think that is where, so they haven't actually got a training as such, but that's all part of the implementation plan.
Mm-hmm.
Sir,
Yes, yes.
sir, may now so once the app was given to the school, it was
Yeah.
handled by the teacher, no? So therefore,
a smart
we
classroom.
had no necessity. Yeah, so we had no necessity of involving the children other than learning. So now, as you have pointed out here, we need that a lot. I mean, we have to do it in a proper manner.
Proper manner. Yes,
No, I
Mr.
referred
Rajendra.
I referred to the program which you are going to provide for children
Yes.
by using Android phones.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
So that is the one that is yet to be launched, sir. So it will be launched in
Yet to
October.
be launched.
Yes,
Yeah,
it's we are actually we are the Brandix team is getting it on the 5th or 6th of October.
Okay.
And then we are going to each team member at Brandix is going to talk to their provinces and organize the training for the officials as well as the school and the students. So that's all part of the plan. So it will be after
Part of the
October
program.
that we do. Yes, that's because it's very true. If they don't know how to use it, it will be of no use to them at all. And can I just add something, Ms. Takshila and Ms. Jayanandani? Thank you very much. For us, this feedback is excellent because that shows how we can improve this program and how we can support you all. And what Ms. Takshila said, Lawrence, just keep in mind, please, about the Tamil and Sinhalese presentation as well. Because if we are to make this successful, we have to go down to the ground level and see what the requirement is before we actually implement this program. So we'll just keep that in mind. Ms. Jayanandani, to your question about the smart boards, yes, part of the plan is to provide a smart board to the schools, because we realize that without having the proper infrastructure, you can't actually do this program and you can't make this program a success. Plus, it's also we are here also to support y'all and to make it easier for y'all to implement the program, because again, at the end, y'all are the ones who are going to be the ambassadors for this program, So our plan is to provide a smart board for every school so that they can implement this program. And like you said, unfortunately, with COVID, with the travel restrictions, and now with the strike, things are going to happen. It's just that it's getting delayed, but it will happen. So that commitment we will give from Brandix. And Ms. Tamari, you also, like I have spoken to you many times, that is part of our plan. So we will sit with you all and discuss how we are going to implement it the best way in your province.
Yeah, it is really good to know it's happening. It's happening,
yes,
right?
Definitely. We haven't stopped. We haven't. It's just that it's very frustrating even for Brandix, because we have all these plans, but we can't implement them.
Okay.
All right. Yeah.
All right. So, sirs, the chief secretary, sorry, not the education secretary, sir, Mr. Ranawakar, and the one representing our provincial director, Sir Sarudin, Mr. Sarudin. If you have to add something, you all can go ahead.
Yes. Good morning to everybody. Chief Secretary Mr. Gamini Rajaratna, Provincial Director Mr. Amarasiri Priyadas, and all directors, Director of English Language Unit Ms. Tamari Andarage, Brandix officials and other all participants. I am very happy to join this event. Actually, Right to Read project, this is very valuable project, because with the globalization of the world, the key to exchanging information is English. So knowledge of English is essential to deal with the world, since many important books in the world are written in English. Mastery of English is a great help to the student of the country to acquire the knowledge. In addition, knowledge of English is crucial for exploring new technological fields. Since English is also recognized as the international language, the immaturity of the English language skills of Sri Lankan children who are advancing with the world will be a major obstacle to their progress. The best solution is to focus in English studies since childhood. The Central Province English Education Unit is playing with Right to Read project, playing a major role in making this great task a success. Therefore, I highly appreciate that this project and this event. I have thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir. Now it is indeed a great support what Chief Secretary sir and yourself is giving us. Now I must highlight that having the two personalities like you all is a great strength for us. It's a very big moral support, sir. So I have observed, I mean, within this shorter period of time when I was communicating with you, Ranawaka sir. So you have been given, I mean, giving us very good support to me, even though you are a very quiet person. So I know you all are digesting every word that we are speaking today. And thank you so much, sir. Looking ahead to go ahead with you also. Now, Sarudin sir, can you add something from the department side on behalf of the provincial director?
Hello. Hello.
Yes, sir, can hear you.
Okay. Thank you so much for all. And though I was not involved at the very beginning of this project, I have a couple of things to share with you. Number one, any apps, learning apps that we introduce to children in school must have the ability for a student to use it outside the school, because we firmly believe that learning anywhere and everywhere. So traditional mindset is learning is within the school boundary and the classroom boundary. So that need to be rethought about, because even the ministry at the highest level in Colombo, they are thinking about home-based learning. Whether we restart the school or not, this culture will continue even after the launching of school, maybe middle of next month. This will go on. So any apps, a student must be able to use on their own, even with even outside the school time and the culture, really. So that aspect we need to look at one. That is one thing. Second one, any such program and partnership with the private sector and launching such a programs within the school system need to be monitored and need to be mainstreamed within our education development plan. So in that case, a 2020 education plan must have, under your subject, the Kamri subject, must have some mechanism to monitor and report the progress of the program, really. Unless and until we put it in a mainstream budget line, any program done by outsiders, in the sense the private sector, the NGO, they keep it outside the main program. So that needs not be done, really. It should be a part and parcel of our common programs. So these two aspects will improve the expected results, I think. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Chief Secretary, sir, I must highlight that the two programs that we are dealing at the moment, Right to Read and with the program with the Silicon Tree by TVLK. So actually, sir, here the sole benefit is to the department itself. Actually, they are not getting a single benefit out of this. I must say, this is not for the propaganda. This is not for the advertising. When we work with some NGOs, that's happening. So we all know that we have to go for MOUs and all sort of restrictions should be done. So, but fortunately, with these two programs, sir, now you all can understand the whole benefit is obtained by the department. So it's true that as Mr. Sarudin, our sir, has highlighted, there should be some protocol to be implemented with this. But I must say that sir must not, I mean, you may, if you haven't been here from the beginning, sir, so the Brandix has highlighted that they are giving us the monitoring opportunity, right, Mr. Lawrence? So it can be monitored in a, either to the department or even to the ministry, they will provide the facilities. Right. Okay.
Yes.
Then now, before that, Anusha, I have to ask our madam's ideas. Our additional director, administration, Mrs. Maya Dunde. Madam, it is over to you, madam. Yes.
Good morning, everybody. From my part, always I am ready to help our team, to encourage them, and to bless them. Whenever you need my support, I will be there. So, Chamari and the team, I wish you all this success. And thank you, Brandix, Lawrence, Anusha, and the team. Secretary Sir, dear Chief Secretary Sir and the Secretary Sir, today Chamari is in a very happy mood after receiving the O-level results. So it's Chamari, it's better that you may tell about something about that. I wish you all every success and thank you all.
Thank you, madam.
I'm also very happy about this news. Chamari also spoken to me this morning and mentioned that the O-level results. So as a province, actually, Chamari, we are very happy. So appreciate the effort made by the education department with all the directors, deputy directors, additional directors. I know they have been paid more strength to get this result with English department. I'm hoping to get good results from the other aspects also. I don't know that now it is being processed, and within few days we could be able to get the ultimate results. I appreciate.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much, sir. Yeah, it is the work of the ground level. Actually, our team at the all 15 provinces and teachers and the principals did the miracle, sir. So last year also the same. This year, increase in 6.5% as a province, and it is a great achievement. You know, the zones from the suburbs like Galewela, Hatton, Teldenia, Walapane, and even Hanguranketa, they have done a marvelous job, sir. So in about 10% they have increased. And the biggest highlight is Wilgamur, sir. They have increased their results by 20%, which is actually a miracle of people's miracle, I should say. The human resource have done their work well. So the credit should go to them, sir. And all the guidance given by the higher officials had been a great strength for me to provide all the necessary facilities they needed. So that's it. Over to you, Lawrence, if you have to add something.
Lawrence, can I just add something before you do, if you don't mind?
Yeah, it's all I'm good.
Yeah, sorry, Mike. Ms. Tamrik, first, congratulations. It's excellent about the O-level results. You must be really happy about all the efforts that have paid off. Congrats on that. Mr. Ahmed, I thank you very much for your feedback as well. And I think the student edition is the objective of the student edition is exactly what you mentioned about learning outside of the school environment, learning at home. So that's something that's going to add a lot of value to the smart classroom that we have implemented in the schools. So thank you for that feedback. Ms. Chamari, like I said, we will be talking to you quite a bit before we actually implement this program. So in the next couple of days and weeks, we will discuss and we come up with a proper plan so that we are all very clear and we're all on the same page when it comes to this program. I think that's the best way to go about it. Yeah.
Ms. Alice, I would
Yeah.
like to give a date. Sometime next week, I will not be able to attend because
Yes.
we have a lot of programs for the next week already scheduled. But
Okay.
after next week, I would like to give a date for a from discussion.
Yes, of course,
And
sir.
I would like to engage with this project with more effort.
Absolutely.
I will let you know the date and time.
Okay. Yes, that works out fine for us as well, because the 6th is when we are also getting the student edition. So we'll also have a better idea. So after next week, we'll follow up with Ms. Chamari and you to set up a meeting.
Yeah,
Thank
keep
you
your
so
mind.
much.
Yeah,
Yes.
keep your mind getting
Yes.
better results for the province. So the Brandix also a part of that.
Okay.
Yes,
Thank
of
you.
course.
We are in. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Yeah, of course. What sir mentioned is actually it's really true, because if we are going to go ahead with this in a successful manner, in about another 5 years' time, so there will be a huge success in English education in the Central Province. I am not aware of the other provinces. I can't talk on behalf of them, but surely in the Central Province, we can go for, lot of improvement, especially the speaking part of the language. Speaking part of the language, which has become a great challenge for the whole country. Even though we talk about the great successes of the written skills, like O-level and advanced level, but still we are pending in giving the opportunity for the children to speak out and improving their knowledge in speaking skill. So if we can make this a smart classroom a success, or this dream come true thing, so we will be able to give that skill for the kids, for the future generation. And thank you so much, sir, the Chief Secretary, sir, giving your attention up to, this standard. That's a huge support for us, and for your invitation to join you, and your offer to help us in future. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Yes, Mr. Lawrence.
Yeah, then again, thanks from our side also on behalf of Brandix. It's been a huge encouragement and motivation for us to do the project from the Central Province. The support that we get is it's immense. And from Mr. Rajaratna, thank you so much for your time and being with us on a weekend. And well as the team, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah. And Anusha
Yes,
and the
yes.
team, thank you so much.
Thank
Hoping
you, Ms.
to,
Chamari.
hoping to be in
Meet
contact
you
with us.
face to meet you face to face soon.
Yeah, hopefully.
Hopefully.
All right. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you, everyone. Be safe and have a good weekend. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you all.
Zzz, zzz.